Welcome to the Money in the Bank review. This is what it's all about. Money in the Bank. This is the review on the action I just sat and watched for 4 hours straight from the US. Now, I didn't do a review on the last pay-per-view because of time constraints. This one I had to mention. What's so good about it? The 3 former members of the Shield all held a title belt within the space of 5 minutes. Unbelievable. The belt never changes that quickly, ever. Never. It went from Roman Reigns, got beat by Seth Rollins, and then Ambrose come and cashed in after he won earlier in the night against that 6-man Money in the Bank match, which was epic. That was a great match. But going way back to the start of the night, on the kickoff show, we started off with the Golden Truth versus Fandango and Tyler Breeze. And those boys were... they looked hilarious. They were all sunburnt and peeling, and they're slapping, and it was funny as, you know. It was a good match, won by the Golden Truth. They won their first match, and they were jumping. Oh, it was terrific. The second match on the card for the kickoff was the Dudley Boys versus Lucha. That was a great match. Those guys put on a good show. We didn't get the tables. The crowd requested the tables, but didn't get the tables. But it didn't matter. Good match. And Lucha. I believe they won. I can't remember. Anyway, the show started. Las Vegas live, and it was the New Day defending their tag team titles against Vaudevillains, Enzo and Cass, and the Club. That's that the bald-headed guys. So everyone had their money on Big Cass and Enzo winning because they've been so over at the moment. And people are, Dark Horse, maybe Vaudevillains. No, not gonna win. But the amazing thing at the end of this match, it was a great match, don't get me wrong, was the New Day retaining. Well, booty. Yeah, they won. I mean, 300 plus days with the title. Good luck to you. I mean, carry on with your your amazing ability to charm us all with your comedy. There was a match between Sheamus and Apollo Crews, which is like the old man versus the new young up-and-coming star. And surprisingly, Apollo Crews got the win there over Sheamus. You know, Sheamus, former world heavyweight champion. And that was not a bad match. A little bit slow at the beginning there, but it ramped up into something that wasn't too bad. The girls, the women. The women had a match. Charlotte and Dana Brooke were up against Becky Lynch and... But the girls put on a good show. No interference, nothing. And at the end, it was Dana Brooke and Charlotte for the win. Nothing on the line. Not to worry. The Miz is defending his belt. Nothing on the line. He's off making a movie somewhere. So there's a whole lot of nothing in the middle that we could have used. Another match was Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin for the 500 time. The match wasn't on a kickoff, which it normally is. It's in the show, and that wasn't too bad. The match was alright. There's nothing real, but Baron Corbin's still not over. You know, more people would sort of for Ziggler, but we've seen the match so many times. This should be the end of the feud. They mentioned that in the commentary. This feud should be done. It should be finished, forgotten about. Then there was a sick match of the night, the Money in the Bank match. This match was epic. They tried to do new things with the ladders. They tried to be in spots that were great. Now, if I show you, if I'm in the middle of the ring, you put the ladder up like that, right? And then you've got a ring. And then they put ladders along like that, so you've got a pointy thing. It looked like they were building a little house. It was great. There was some Kevin Owens getting dropped onto a ladder that was sitting up, not laying flat, sitting up. So he buckled over it backwards. It looked awful, painful. What a sick spot that was. Ladders did fall over, but not as much as we're used to. We're used to them. And one particular moment where Cesaro and Alberto Del Rio come off, Cesaro was knackered. He was between the ropes, got himself caught there. He's alright, and then Alberto goes over the top. When the match finally finished and everything, you see him from a very high shot angle. You see him taken off by trainers, so he may be hurt. I haven't heard anything yet. It's only been like 10 minutes since the whole thing finished. I'll check on ADR later. But so Dean Ambrose to get up there, climb his way up. Oh, he got it. The crowd loved it. Everyone's richly deserved. It's his. He is the Money in the Bank champion of the world. Woohoo! Well done, Dean. After that match was Rusev and Titus O'Neil in the US Championship. I got a very vague memory sometimes. The United States Championship. Now, the first big hit of this match was, well, one of them outside the ring where they double clotheslined each other, wham, onto the floor. That was spectacular. It was a good match overall. They're both bruised, both rough. But Rusev come down to the ring to pick on Titus O'Neil's children. His boys are there. And I wanted him to slap him or punch him or something. And just like, oh, you don't want a WWE hitting a kid. But, you know, it'd be part of the show. He'd be in on it, you know. What needs to happen is, you say to the kids, let Rusev smack you around a bit. Take it like a man, you know. And that puts more emphasis on a feud going with Titus. Don't put your hands on my children. I'll smash you. And that's what I wanted to happen. He just stood there holding up his belt, similar to this. You're a loser. Your dad's a loser. And that's what he said, and then they got lost. It was a good match, and Rusev gets the win and retains the title. The match of the night that was of WrestleMania quality was Cena versus AJ. 15 years in the making, we've waited for this match. I've never seen these two wrestle before, like in any organization together. I can't remember. Maybe it's happened, maybe it hasn't. But this was an awesome match. They did so well. They put on such a good show, and the crowd was they were chanting really good. AJ's the heel, Cena's the face. Kind of felt like the crowd was more towards the heel, but that's how it is. They don't want Cena to win everything, and Cena didn't win, but he didn't lose clean. He lost because of interference from the club coming out, but these guys, they give it everything. STFs, phenomenal forearms, attitude adjustments, Hurricane Runner out of the ring, lots of moves there, a lot going on in this match. And then they do that miracle whip or whatever it's called with the two, Gallows and Anderson, slamming down Cena, and then AJ gets on top and the referee's like, oh, get back in the ring. It was so slow. Cena had an age of time to kick out, but he didn't. But it was a good 5-star match. That was a great match. I'd put it on par with Reigns and Rollins. They probably had the best match of the night. But I can't go past that ladder match, the Money in the Bank ladder match. It's just, that was fantastic. That final match of the night was a great match between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, World Heavyweight Championship. This was a fantastic match. There's lots of near 1, 2, 3. Oh, fantastic. It was just epic to watch, end to end. At the very, very end, there was one spot I want to mention. Roman Reigns goes for a spear, coming in for the spear, and then you got Seth Rollins jumps and pedigrees him. That timing has to be perfect, otherwise it looks like crap. He did very well to pull that move off. I'm very impressed with that. So in the end, near fall. Seth Rollins is your World Heavyweight Champion. Fantastic. Holds his belt up. He's the man. He's back. No worries at all. He's completely spent. And then all of a sudden, Ambrose's music hits. You see on the screen, you see Ambrose's name come up. You hear his music. You see Seth Rollins looking up the ramp, and he come from behind, just started cash it in. He's like going to the ref, cash it in right now. Gets in ring, smashes him, boom, he's a champ. He has held the belt before when he stole it from Seth Rollins and put Coke and popcorn in it, or run through the crowd and hold it up. It's the only time he's had it, but he didn't officially have it, he just knocked it off. This is his moment in the sun. He's won. And I'll show you one last thing before we go. If you haven't seen this before, this is my officially autographed Dean Ambrose signature on his poster here. This was a gift when they came to Australia, given to me. It is officially autographed. There it is there. He's the man. He is the champ. So this has been my Money in the Bank review 2016. I hope you enjoyed it. You can follow me on Twitter at Usualmike30. You can follow me on Instagram at Usualmike Television. Or you can just plain old subscribe to this channel for more of these reviews. I love my wrestling. I love my toys and Hot Wheels and Star Wars, but my channel, I want to be a vast audience. You know, I don't want to singly just have one thing. I want a vast variety of content just for you people to enjoy. So don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. This has been Money in the Bank Review 2016. All the best.